Okay, everyone, here we are. We are now going to look at the listening paper. Now, this is where we are. It makes up 20% of your total score, and there are 4 parts. Multiple part 1, which is multiple choice. Part 2, sentence completion. Part 3, multiple matching. And part 4, multiple choice. Okay, so you have 40 minutes to complete all 4 tasks. So we're going to have a quick overview of the 4 parts quickly, and then later we'll go into much more detail. So, listening paper overview, the basic questions could be, for example, how long is the paper? 40 minutes long. You have 40 minutes to do the listening parts 1 to 4. There are 4 parts. How many questions are there? There are 30 questions in total. Okay, so now part 1 is multiple choice. There are 8 questions. You get 8 marks. So 1 mark for every correct question. Part 2, it is sentence completion. By putting words in a text, there are 10 questions, 10 points, 10 marks, 1 mark for every correct question. Part 3, multiple matching. So you match speakers to sentences. There are 5 questions. You get 1 mark for every correct question. Total 5 marks for part 3. And then part 4, which is the last part of the listening, is the multiple choice. You get 3 options. There are 7 questions, 7 marks, 1 correct mark for 1 mark for every correct question. Let's go into a little bit more detail with examples of what they look like. So this is part 1, okay? Multiple choice. Now, how many questions are there? There are 8 questions. How many texts do you have to listen to? Okay, you've got 8. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these 8, now you see 4, but there are 8. They're not related in any way. They're all different. Okay, you will have no time to read through the questions before the audio track starts. Part 2, this is sentence completion. How many questions are there? There are 10 questions. Okay, how many texts we have to listen to? 1 text, well, I mean audio, in other words, as you can see. Okay, now you will listen to audio and you're going to have to fill everything in as they speak. Okay, how many options can we choose from? 0, because you're listening. You just have to listen, catch whatever they're saying, and write it in the blank gapped space you have there. Okay, how many words can we use to fill the gap? Okay, from 1 to maximum 3 words. So in here you can put in 3 words, or 1 or 2, but maximum 3, minimum 1. Okay, now how much time do you have to read through this passage? Part 2, you've got 45 seconds to read through that. Okay, what type of audios or text do you listen to? You listen to broadcast, could possibly a broadcast, could be a talk, it could be a classroom presentation as well. Okay, so as you can see, fill in the gaps based on what you hear from the listening, 1 to 3 words maximum. Okay, so now part 3, multiple matching. This is a little bit more interesting. There are 5 questions, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you will listen to 5. You will listen to this person, that person, that person, that person. You will listen to 5 different audio tracks. How many options can you choose from? There are 8 here. The objective will be to say that, okay, speaker 1, you will listen to speaker 1, and speaker 1 is E. So E in speaker 119. For example, yeah, speaker 2, you will listen, and then you will say C. Okay, so there are additional options. They are there to distract you. Yeah, not nice, but yeah, that's what they're there for. You will have 30 seconds to read through this. Okay, and we will look at the different strategies you need later on. Okay, now this is part 3. Let's go to the last part. Part 4. How many questions are there? There are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're just not here, but visible, but they're there. Okay, how many audio tracks do you listen to? You listen to 1 long audio track. How many options can you choose from? You've got 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How much time do you have to read through the passage? From here, there are 7, remember? You have 60 seconds to read through them. Okay, so that was a quick look at the 4 different parts of the listening paper. Now we're going to go into much more detail and understand the different strategies you need for every single part. Thank you very much. See you soon.